Well, most consider them a wardrobe basic, but not everybody has the luxury of owning jeans. Eyewitness News reporter Sharon Coe explains how Joint Base San Antonio Randolph has adopted the mission of helping homeless teens get a pair for a decade.
Plus size, baby size.
I love it.
And everything in between.
We'll take them all.
One of Joint Base San Antonio Randolph's youth programs, the Keystone Club, is holding a collection drive right now.
Those are great.
Their campaign is called Jeans for Teens.
Homeless teens were asked, what's the one thing that, you could really use? And a lot of them just said a pair of jeans. Oh my God, this is so exciting.
Andrea Black, who facilitated this campaign since it began 10 years ago, says it's been rewarding to see students at Randolph High School make a difference.
Wonderful.
The drive is held every February to tie in with Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month.
To focus on them and to give back to our community because, let's face it, they are our future.
I like that we're expanding it just from...
While it may appear to be a simple pair of jeans, it's a piece of clothing that will mean so much more to someone else.
This makes them feel normal because their life, they have gone through so much. And when you just sit back and think about how fortunate we are and we can just help others, it makes you feel good inside.
In Military City, USA, Sharon Coe, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
Now that club, the Keystone Club, is hoping to expand their drive outside of the base, and you can help. So we've got information on how you can donate under this story at KENS5.com.